Hi, this is Phil, and I'm going to talk to you about something that's really important now if you want to build a successful business with Forever and Global Resources, and that is being active. Now, in terms, the term active simply means, as far as the company is concerned, that you're achieving a minimum of 4 case credits in personal business on a monthly basis. So anybody that does less than 4 personally, so what your team does counts towards your total volume to move up the plan, but it doesn't count towards you being active. You need to do a minimum of 4 case credits per month yourself in order to be active. The qualification to get paid on the team that you're going to develop is that you've got to be 4 case credit active in order to get paid on that team. So it's really, really important. For the purpose of this presentation and other presentations that we're going to be talking to you about, we're going to be setting a target of 7 case credit active. So if you set yourself a target each month to be 7 case credit active, and let's say that you have a bad month, you're still going to be 4 case credit active so that you can get paid. So right from month 1 onwards, you need to be a minimum of 4 case credit active, but set yourself a target of 7. So first of all, let's talk about case credits, or in the manuals you're going to see it says CCs. So CC is a case credit, and a case credit is the international currency of Forever all over the world. So we operate in 150 odd countries. The currency in a lot of those countries is different. So for instance, in Spain, the currency is the euro. So in Spain, the distributors are told how many euros equals a case credit. So in the UK, 1 case credit adds up to £159 at the wholesale price and £227 at the retail price. So wholesale is what you buy it for, retail is what you sell it for. The difference between the wholesale and the retail is the 30% profit. Now, if you look at the distributor price list, you'll see that each product has its own case credit value. So one product might equal 0.085 of a case credit, for instance. Okay, so when we talk about £159, that's an approximate price because it depends on the product. The case credit value of each product does vary. So what you've got to add up really to be 4 case credit active is the actual case credits as opposed to the monetary value, but approximately 159 wholesale and 227 retail is what the case credit value is. So you could have £159 worth of shampoo or £159 worth of aloe vera drink, or you could have lots of different products that add up to 159. Either ways, the value of £159 at the wholesale price is 1 case credit. Now, another interesting fact is the company pay out the bonuses based on the retail value of the turnover minus the VAT. They won't pay you a bonus on the VAT. So the retail value is £227. If you take off the 20% VAT, that amounts to £181.60. So in this presentation, we're going to round that off to 180 just to make the maths a lot simpler. And so when you work out your bonuses on the case credits that you do, if you work it out on approximately £180 per case credit, then you're not going to be far wrong. Okay, so what does it mean by personal business? Well, personal business is what you do yourself. And as far as case credits are concerned, there are 3 things that you're going to be doing to generate case credits. The first thing is you're going to be using the products. You're going to be your own best customer. And you shouldn't, if you're serious about building a business, a successful business, then you shouldn't be using another company's products if you can get it from your own business. So if you go into the bathroom, the bedroom, the utility room, the kitchen, there's going to be lots of products that you're currently using prior to building a business with Forever. You need to change those to the Forever business, your business, and you should be using a minimum of half a case credit per month, but building that up to 1 case credit, you and your family or even more. Rosita and I have been in this business now for 19 years, and during that time we've always used at least one case credit a month ourselves. We use nearly all the products in the range on a regular basis. So the one case credit that we use is part of our active business. It's part of the 4 that we need to do on a minimum basis in order to get paid. Okay. Number 2 is retailing the products, create some customers. And if you aim to, over a period of time, to create maybe 10 or 20 customers, then you'll find that your customers are going to be spending somewhere between £30 and £70 per month each. Starting off at maybe 30, but gradually increasing the amount of products that they're using, because you're giving them customer care and customer service and product information. So gradually they will increase what they're using, building up to maybe £70 per month per customer. So somewhere between 30 and 70, 10 to 20 customers. So if you've got 10 customers doing that, that's somewhere between £300 and £700. And obviously if you've got 20 customers, then that's double. So you should be looking at somewhere between 1.3 case credits and 6 case credits in regular repeat orders from your 10 to 20 customers. And so if we took an average there of 3 or 4 case credits per month, which is something you should be able to achieve in retail sales, then that 3 or 4 case credits a month is part of the minimum 4 that you need to be active. Sponsoring new team members is the 3rd method of creating personal business. So if you talk to enough people, you're going to be sponsoring people into your business. Please don't, if you're brand new in the business, please don't try and do that by yourself. Work with your sponsor to do that. And with your sponsor helping you, you sponsor one new assistant supervisor into your team. That person will purchase a new distributor pack to become an assistant supervisor, because that's 2 case credits. But that 2 case credit value is also part of the minimum 4 that you need to do. Obviously, if you sponsor 2 assistant supervisors, that would be 4, and 3, it would be 6 case credits, and so on. So if you add the case credits that you're doing sponsoring people to the case credits that you're achieving retailing the products, add that to the case credits that you're going to be using every month, that needs to add up to a minimum of 4. But for the purpose of the presentations that we're going to be talking about from here on, we're going to be targeting that to add up to 7 case credits. So target 7 to do a minimum of 4, but hopefully achieve 7. Now, it's also important to note that the company policy is that you need to be doing a minimum of 1 case credit through your own ID number every month as part of the 4. So you can't, for instance, if you didn't use any products and you didn't retail any products, but you sponsored 2 people into your team who each purchase a pack, that would be 4 case credits, but you still didn't do anything through your own ID number. You know, you need to be using the products, you need to be retailing some products, you need to be doing a minimum of 1 case credit through your own ID number. So what you use, you're going to order through your own ID number. That goes towards the minimum 1 that you need to do. And when you retail products, you order them at the wholesale price through your own ID number to supply the customer at the retail price, and the case credits of that needs to add to what you're using to be a minimum of 1. Hopefully more than 1, but a minimum of 1. So an example of being 4 case credit active would be for you to use and retail to customers a minimum of 2 case credits. So the combination of what you use and what you retail is 2 case credits, and you sponsor 1 new assistant supervisor into your team, which that person purchases a new distributor pack to get started, which is 2 case credits towards your 4. So add the 2 together, you're 4 case credit active. But what we're going to do is we're going to target for you to be 7 case credit active. So instead of you using and retailing 2 case credits, you use and retail 3. And instead of sponsoring 1 new assistant supervisor, you sponsor 2. You just need to speak to more people. And you know, being 7 case credit active and teaching the people in your team to be 7 case credit active will help you to build a six-figure income in this business. 7 case credits, lots of people doing a little bit each, a minimum of 4, but aiming for 7 will build you a phenomenal business. Okay. Now, so the position to get to is the manager position. That means that you're making the maximum profit on what you do yourself. And to become a manager, you've got to build a team that does a minimum of 120 case credits over a 2-month period. So for instance, if you had 15 people doing 4 case credits a month, that would be 60 case credits in 1 month, and 120 over 2 months. You then become a manager, but you yourself need to be a minimum of 4 case credit active as part of that volume going manager. But let's say you target 7. And instead of having 15 people in your team, let's say you build a team of 30 people. 30 people doing 7 case credits a month is 210 case credits in 1 month. And you need 120 case credits over 2 months to become a manager. Okay, so aim to be 7 case credit active, not 4. The target is 7, but you must do a minimum of 4, and that will help you to build a phenomenal business. The size of your income is going to be determined by how many active distributors you've got in your team. So an active distributor is somebody that does a minimum of 4 case credits. Hope that helps you to understand. When you look at the other videos and the other presentations, you'll now be able to understand when we talk about each person doing 4, 5, 6, 7 case credits, this is how they're going to do it, using the products, retailing the products, and sponsoring. Add it all together to be somewhere between 4 and 7 case credits, personally active on a monthly basis. So we'll look forward to speaking to you again soon, and hope that helps you to build a successful business, and we'll see you at the top. Bye for now.